Alrighty, good evening, and good evening, y'all. Hopefully y'all are doing great. Hoping that your weekends were doing great. And
Great. 4-7.
there we go. Here we are. Back on a live patrol. We got quite a few people on.
Making 3-8 to 4-9.
Hopefully we can get some type of action going on. There's a few civs on, mostly LEO, a little bit of FD on. So, gonna have some type of fun. Hopefully I'm in Area 6 again today.
4-9.
Definitely not sure how much action we're gonna get, but hopefully some. Hey Jay Gunner, nice to see you on the chat. Yes, you are definitely first. Thank you for joining me today. Hoping I can keep it somewhat interesting for you guys. But we'll go from there. All right, let me go ahead and start my patrol.
7-9 back to me.
Once the radio is clear, and then we'll go from there. Tom 6-4 controller, you can show me 1041 10-8.
Tom 6-4, copy 1041 10-8. 1812.
There we go. Hey Leah, nice to see you back with us tonight. Hoping you guys are doing well and that your evenings have been going well. Your weekends were good. If it's evening for you guys, I know it's evening for me. 9 o'clock in the evening. Oh, these gates. Go. Alrighty. Well, like I said, we're in Area 6 today. I have no idea what's been going on the server as of late.
2-3.
It was a short patrol for me last time, so I didn't really get a good feel for
2-3.
any storylines that's going on.
Sam 4-9 his posse a ride back to Davis.
But
3 copy 10-6, escorting 6 Zebra 77 back to Davis.
we'll see how it goes. Oh, we're in the same time zone, huh, Leah? That's awesome. This means that I can say what time it is, and at least you'll know what time it is. Sometimes I don't tell what time zone I'm in, but you know, that'll just get something I gotta get used to. I'm gonna try and do my normal round first thing, head up towards Mirror Park, because like I said, that's usually where everyone hangs out when they're down in Area 6. And for those who don't know, Area 6 is basically Area 6 is the entire city. So that's my patrol area, is the city. So let's hopefully see some civs down here. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad that you don't have to force yourself to stay awake in order to keep the patrols going. There are some patrols where I force myself to stay awake. If they're not too terribly busy. I never understand the yellow lines right there. Yeah. Yep, Leo. Usually the ones that are really slow are the ones I struggle. I struggle with those, not only energy-wise, but mentally, because I don't like dragging my viewers through boring stuff, you know? And I have them just sit there for hours and hours on end with absolutely nothing. I hate to do that to them. That's why there's been a few patrols where I've actually just cut it short. I'm just gonna go to bed. Been one of those nights where, you know, you just don't see much of anything, and well, you've been there through them, so you know. Looking at the RP chat going on right now, it looks like
6879.
Jeffrey is in the hospital with some type of injury that Nurse Nancy is treating him for. They know him by a first name basis down there. Hey Zen, nice to have you on this evening. Hope your day and weekend has been going well. Yeah, slower patrols are hard for entertainment purposes with streamers, especially someone with a small channel like me. You know, I don't have a whole lot of subscribers that are concurrent viewers, like religious viewers all the time. So sometimes just the talk is what I can do to entertain them, and that's why I definitely have questions that I love to answer. I love to talk to you guys. I'm constantly looking. So hoping you guys appreciate that, especially the last few patrols where it was really slow. And you got a question? What's up, Zen?
Eso sí, es un carro magnífico.
To Lincoln 3 10.
Okay, so that is actually a very good question. No, you don't need to be a permanent resident. Well, that's kind of a funny way. It depends on how you define it. If someone's got dual citizenship, like the U.S. does honor dual citizenships of other countries, like you said. I know of a few countries where you can get dual citizenships off the top of my head. And realistically, as long as you are a registered citizen of that country, so they do view you as a citizen, you can do military service for either country. Well, as far as special unit identifiers, yes and no. Like SEAL Team 6, for example. You know, I'm just gonna use them for example because it's the most commonly known one. SEAL Team 6, it's the SEALs. Everyone knows the Navy SEALs. SEAL Team 6 is it's the specific unit in the SEALs. You know, that's the best of the best. Those are the guys that when stuff goes downhill quickly, they're the first ones and usually the last ones to be called when it comes to Navy operations or Marine operations and stuff like that. But as far as unit identifiers, no, because even SEAL Team 6, you know, their call sign is SEAL Team 6, they still have an actual company and a unit that they report to. You know, they have a commander, they have, you know, an executive officer, they have pretty much everything that a normal unit has. But being a specialized unit such as Special Forces, Delta Force, or, you know, some of the other ones, and, you know, SEAL Team SEALs and the other branches and whatnot, you know, they can, they work in smaller groups, so their company is not as big, and a lot of times they go by their actual group call sign rather than the company call sign. But are they secret? No. I mean, they're specialized for those specific companies, but that's a company direct identifier. But if you were to go in there and be like, okay, well, I see your SEAL Team 6, but, you know, what's your actual unit identifier? And if they say SEAL Team 6, you know, well, that's not a company. You know, that's a team. So they would have to tell you, you know, what company are you with, and they would be able to tell you. Well, see, and the thing is, to be a sniper, you're not a special operative. All you have to be is infantry or cav scouts. Those are the two high combat MOS jobs in the U.S. military, at least in the Army, that they choose snipers from. And you have to be a combat specific MOS in order to be selected for sniper training. I tried. I was not a combat MOS, and so I didn't get it. But realistically, you're nothing. You know, you don't have to go through a special company or anything like that for it. You do have special teams that you can go on to, but you're not special forces.
9332 Capitol Boulevard, please.
Copy the partition unit.
I don't know if he's calling me, but to be a special.
Was there further for me?
Do you acquire another unit?
Special operations, you know, special forces, stuff like that. You know, you're not going to be, you have your special identifiers, you know, but like I said, those are team identifiers, and they all still come back to a company. So that's how the identifiers work. I know it's kind of confusing. He told me he was legally not telling me what type of sniper he was. I mean, they could tell you what kind of sniper they were, but there's classified information that, you know, due to missions that you're on and stuff like that, that you can't talk about, you know, and because obviously if you're talking about where you were and how you did things, stuff like that, that's giving away, you know, technically military secrets on operations, you know, and we do all take an oath not to provide that information, because that's basically treason. What's his name, Bo Bergdahl or whatever his name is, got involved with that, where he was giving away a bunch of information, you know, to enemies of the state, and that's why there's a big hoopla about people that really don't like him. And again, like I said, that's something that he could have served in the Canadian Army.
3-1 traffic.
And the U.S. military. It's very possible. I know people that when I was in, they actually served for the Iraqi Army, and were serving under the U.S. Army as well.
Great Ocean Highway in the parking lot of the.
So it's definitely possible.
I'm gonna be out with a black motorcycle. License device when you're ready for the plate.
No limitation. It's usually age. You know that
6-7.
They don't want to.
Hotel Frank 9.
Want to say the Army cutoff is 43 or 45 years old. So as long as you're 43 or 45 or under when you join, you can serve with them.
Ever.
So that's the only real cutoff. But for every 4 years that you're not active, you lose rank, 1 full rank. And I believe that's U.S. military across the board. Well, no. I can see where it's not weird. Only due to the fact that, you know, if he did Canadian military and then had the dual citizenship, he would have to be released from the Canadian military, and before he would be able to serve in the U.S. But a 1-year service in the U.S. Army, that sounds like a red flag to me, due to the fact that the minimum time you can serve is 2 years. And you have to have like special releases and reasons for only doing 2 years. 99% of the time, the least amount that you can serve in the U.S. Army is 3 years. No, nope. That I get what you're saying now. Is there a limit to years of release of information? That is completely dependent on the government. So it depends on the classification of it. You know, if it's a classified thing, whenever details are released about the operation, he can talk about it, you know, but it has to be a public release. If it's top secret, then he has to wait for top secret to be released from the government. And a lot of times that takes many years. You're probably talking 20 or so years. There are also some things that, I mean, they're sworn to take it to your grave. You know, like you are not to talk about that, period. And that's usually things from like, they don't really do that as much now as they did back in the days. Because I remember my great-grandfather and my grandfather both had missions they did, one in World War II and one in the Korean War, where they were just, legally, they were not allowed to talk about it. And if word got out that they were, you know, they could be in some serious legal trouble. So, again, the confidential issues of releasing of the information, again, that's all dependent on basically the Pentagon. When the Pentagon's like, oh, you know, we have this top secret stuff that we've been holding on to for years, we're going to go ahead and release it publicly. And then once they do that, he'll be able to talk about it. If he wants to talk about it, that is. If he doesn't want to talk about it, I could understand not talking to him. Well,
Zebra 77
that's hard
to dispatch. You could show us
because to
back
answer
10-8.
that, I mean, there's a lot of variants
77 back, 10-8,
that can change that, as you know, it depends on the type of training he had in Canada. I know when you come into the U.S. military, if you go into, you know, infantry, you can request special designation for sniper training when you enlist. But in order to do that, he would have to basically go through all of his infantry training.
Control 3-1.
He would also have
I
to
just had a
do.
deputy in a Crown Vic pass me at the Cluck and Bell factory. Could I get that unit? Come back here to assist me real quick.
He would have to also go
7-0.
through his
47 copy.
all of his infantry training. You know, not just basic training and stuff, but he would also have to complete his EIB training, which is expert infantry training. There'd be a lot of things he would have to do within a year.
60/77 with 6 Tom 6 4 back.
Tom 6'4", but basically it would be hard for him to do all that in a year.
Zebra 77 send it.
6 Zebra 77 with 4 Tom 6-4 to back. Logging 7085 Nassau Boulevard. Nothing further, RDS-26.
What did he
Zebra
just say?
77 shows 20 en route.
6'4" and route from 7085.
Copy, voting is 1076 en route 1830.
I have no idea what I'm going to, but yeah, and you know, like I said, that I don't mind answering those type of questions. I don't have all the answers. I'll never, you know, admit to having all the answers. Because like I said, there is it's a very hard thing. There's a lot of variables, and hoops that can make the difference as to whether a story is believable. But realistically, going in the military, going through all your, your combat training, basically becoming an expert infantryman and your expert infantry badging, all that fun stuff in 1 year. I mean, he would have to have some pretty serious training in Canada in order for them to bypass a lot of that training, which I don't think they would do, since it's basically MOS specific training. And they would want to make sure that he knows what he's doing US wise rather than just relying off of Canada.
Draw 5 Tom 72.
5.72.
Step or show me.
Well, we're in area.
Zebra 77.
Sample. 6 Zebra 77, go ahead.
Just 1023. We're going to be code 6 in the area.
Copy 6 Zebra 77, 1023, code 6.
6-4, same traffic.
6 Tom 64, copy 1023, code.
I'm going to continue looking around the area, guys.
Okay, brother.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and just kind of browse around the area, see if there's anything suspicious happening.
Adam 93, property check.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
3036 Panorama Drive.
like I said, something
would be on foot.
If something doesn't sound right, it probably isn't.
36 Panorama and Motel.
I'm wondering if maybe the guy was just trying to make up a little bit extra to make him sound better.
Lincoln 3810.
Without actually hearing, specifics of what he said, I wouldn't be able to call that out. Sorry, Zen. I'm sure that's probably not what you really want to hear, but like I said, to me it doesn't sound 100% right, but it also doesn't sound wrong either. It's kind of like a mix. It's got enough truth to it where it seems believable, but it's got enough not truth to it to not be.
Zebra 77 dispatch.
6 Zebra 77.
It's RP full C.
RP is local.
10-4.
Draw 5 Tom 72 on 10-8.
And that's possible. It's very possible that
5 Tom 72, copy tonight.
to have served and have trauma where they've dismissed you. I too have had many of my friends that have had that happen, so I understand where that would be truthful. So, but I mean, like I said, a lot of things that he's saying.
Control 3 Charles 3-1. You can show myself and 7-9, or we're gonna be.
They do and don't sound right.
Copy 3 Charles 31 and 4 Davis 73.
No, he's partially right on that. I'm going to be honest with you. And the only reason I can say that is because when I got out, I had heavy trauma myself, you know, with severe PTSD and anxiety, depression, bipolar. You know, it's pretty bad. But, you know, it still took the VA, which is the Veterans Association for the U.S., it took them 5 years? Yeah, 5 years to finally start giving me help, knowing that I had issues and diagnoses coming out. So because they don't want to pay you, you know, they want to fight you the whole way, and it's just the U.S. the way they deal with their soldiers that are getting out is absolutely despicable in my opinion. And you know, I can probably count 4 or 5 of the guys that I served next to that I called brothers personally, known personally, that just couldn't take it anymore, and well, they're no longer with us today. You know, they were just like, you know what, this is it. They were homeless, you know, they couldn't get back on their feet. VA wasn't doing anything for them, military wasn't doing anything for them, and it was just horrible. It's actually funded, it's not funded by the government. The VA is Department of Veterans Affairs. They're like a subsidiary. There we go. I can't even talk. Of the government, but they're kind of like their own organization. There is help. A lot of U.S. based companies will help. You know, Wounded Warrior Project, stuff like that. They'll help out, but sometimes it's just not enough. There's only a fraction of help for the people that need it, that are out there. And there's actually a video. It's by Five Finger Death Punch, believe it or not. It's called Wrong Side of Heaven. And if you actually watch the real music video to it, at the end, they list every organization.
You got columns on your end? Because I'm not seeing you attached here.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I'm attached. I'm not seeing. I got the call notes, but I'm not seeing any information on it.
All right.
Yeah, I don't even know what to look for.
Yeah, Levi, you can go ahead and give him the information that you just got.
Adam not 3.
Yeah, yeah.
That's in terms.
Bust out the notepad here.
All right.
493, copy, tank accept.
Alright, so I spoke to that lady back there. She said that it was an Indian man in a gray Primo, robbed her at gunpoint. Had a set of blue coveralls on with a hard hat. I didn't get a color of the hard hat though.
You said he was in a gray Primo?
Yeah, the plate ended in 486.
Hey, hola, muchacha.
All right. That's all we got?
Yes, sir.
All right, Indian male adult.
Yep.
All right, I guess we'll scour the area then.
Are you going to, you want to take care of the bowl, or?
I mean, I can, unless you want give Levi some experience on that.
Yeah, we'll have him put in the bolo here, and just in case we come across that Great Primo with the plate with ending in those numbers, Levi.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good then, because that kind of. All right. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll put in the bolo on this.
Go 3 Charles 3-1, radio check.
505.
And then if you want to take care of just a general that we spoke with locals here, it's just going to be a general report.
Yeah, you want me to fill out the general?
Yeah, is there anybody else anything else we can ask them? Ask anybody if they've seen anything?
I mean, should we, have we checked if there's CCT coverage on this?
No, actually.
No, we have done that. Yeah, if you want to do that, and then Levi, go ask your local there what the last know if what was the direction, the known direction that went.
Which Levi are you talking to there, Sarge? You got 2 of them
Oh
here.
Jesus! Okay, my Levi here can ask local which direction they went to, and then if you want to go and check in, see if there is. Yeah, it looks like there's a camera right here behind us. I might have seen something. If you want to go check that, and then I guess we can just take it from there.
Yeah, I'll go check the CCT camera, see if I can find something.
All right, thank you.
You ever have a direction that they went? A chance at all? I know you're a little shooken up, so you might not be paying attention.
I had to get him on that one. Yeah, I mean, real enough, just because you're disabled doesn't mean that you can't work certain jobs. I mean, I'm technically disabled as well. I have a disability rating of 60%, so I'm basically 60% disabled. But they didn't factor in my PTSD. If they factored in the PTSD that I've been diagnosed with, I'd be 100% disabled. But I can still apply for security jobs and stuff like that. So he can still work it, but it's harder. You have more hoops to jump through, and they got to make sure you're on the proper medication, at least in the U.S., to keep it from happening. Yeah. Yeah, no, I try not to scramble my words. Sometimes I do. It depends on how much I'm really trying to think into it and not really screw up. But I'm also, I'm trying to multitask on this one. So sometimes I have to come back and reiterate something if I don't think I said it right. Go ahead and pull out my notepad again. Looks like our corporal Benjamin is the one doing this one. He is our suspect at large.
6 David 79, go ahead.
799046 Innocent Boulevard westbound. It's going to be on a gray four-door sedan, license plate 20 William Queen X-ray 486.
Whoa.
Copy 9046 Innocent westbound.
Did you guys see that?
Gray four-door 20 William
Yes, sir.
Queen X-ray 486.
That's our vehicle.
Yes, sir.
You guys heading to that?
Be advised, can I get an additional? The driver's walking away. He just went to 24/7 and ran out back.
Yeah, get in your car, Levi.
Yep.
4-8 I'm out. I'm sorry, 3 I'm out with them.
2 to 3, copy.
79-48. He ran to the back of the store. He's wearing a blue coveralls with a hard hat.
3-8 I got him on foot behind the store.
79. Can I get one more additional unit? I don't know if there's any additional people in the vehicle yet.
Copy.
6-4 control. We believe that that's the subject.
Zebra
in
7
where we're at.
to control. We're going to respond. What's that postal again? Be advised that subject matches the description. His vehicle of the mugging over here.
79 copy. 8 from. I believe this is my bullet vehicle as well. It's going to be 9046 Innocence Boulevard. Right outside the 24/7.
046.
Copy units at the mugging. Start you out towards that.
That's our guy right there. Down the sidewalk.
79, be advised, I've got another vehicle. I don't know if it's related, but it's a two-door white coupe. It's driving out of the area at a high rate of speed.
I'll go get this guy right here.
Copy.
User disconnected from your channel.
Three, get me covered behind the store. He's got a knife.
Oh yeah, single 33, S1 close.
Footbell, we're running northbound 9043. Drop the knife.
He went this way. I don't know where he went.
We're running underneath the freeway now, 9045.
He's down here. They're glitching.
Three, he's at gunpoint. It's someone with me. He's underneath the freeway from behind the back of the store. If you take a right.
Seven nine. I'm remaining with the vehicle.
I got you covered.
No, run around the other side.
Run around to the other side. Yeah, that's smart.
Get someone with this.
Because, like, I couldn't see him from that side. Come on. Problem is, it's double fenced all the way. Hey, he's got him. Hey, guys, he's back here. Back here. Hey, guys, he's back here. No, Dad. They're going the wrong way. No, you guys were at the right place. Back here.
Oh,
Sarge, he's back this way.
I swear it looked like he was on the other side.
No,
of the
he's back over there in the corner on the right.
Lincoln 38, are you over by the homeless shelter there?
He's over here, Sarge.
10-4, it's like a parking garage. I got two with me now.
Keep him up, sir.
I got less lethal.
All right, let's lethal go forward, and I'll let you guys take him.
Moving forward. Come on. Uncuff.
Blue coveralls and a hard hat. That's our guy.
Control, we got 110-15. You can clear the air.
Copy 11015.
All right. Is it your guy
Lieutenant,
or
you got
who's-
spiders.
Hey, do you got anything on you, sir, that I need to know about?
is-
Yeah,
Oh, units
I have
S1 clear.
Okay.
You got a
You
knife
bring him
on
around
you?
front. Let me pull my
18.
vehicle.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and walk you back out front here, and then we're gonna go ahead and get everything off of you.
All right.
Yeah, I did see the knife. I did see him attack our other unit that's here. Our lieutenant, I believe. And then,
3879.
Oh, nice. We have media. Look at that.
He's wearing blue overalls, yellow hard hat. I got some deputies saying it might be a suspect you're looking for. We're bringing him out front.
Hey, firm. I'm wondering, does he have a pistol on him?
No. He had a knife on him.
Copy.
Where's your vehicle at, Sarge?
I'm going to be parked right up here to the right.
Okay. We'll go ahead and just put him up there with you guys. We can search him there. Mine's underneath the bridge.
2 Lincoln 38. You should be clear for now. 10.
283, copy, command
Right
10.
here, make a right here. Hey, what are you doing? Stop right
Keep your
there.
hands out of your pockets.
What are you reaching in your back pocket for?
I got nothing. I got nothing you need to worry about.
Now, you just told me a minute ago you got a knife.
Yeah, that's in my front pocket though. You see the
Well,
zipper
don't-
one?
Yeah, no, you just sit right there. What's your name? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and read them. Is that good, Sarge?
Jesus Christ, he's got a pistol here.
My name's Tommy. What's about it?
Tommy? All right,
Yeah.
Tommy. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. As of right now, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, the state will provide you one. Do you understand your rights?
Yeah, I understand them.
Okay. Our sergeant is checking you right now. Right now, we are we are detaining you for suspicion of mugging as well as possible assault on an LEO officer.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. He was cornering me in the back there. I felt threatened.
And you had a knife, and I watched you swing the knife at him.
Yeah, because I felt threatened. He started trying to corner me. Am I not allowed to defend my life if I feel threatened?
Did he have his weapon out?
I do believe so.
Then at that point, we're gonna wait until we get the rest of the cameras evidence, and we'll look into that one. But for now, we're detaining you for our safety and yours.
I was walking back there, going back to work, and
Okay. But we also have you under suspicion of mugging.
Antonio.
We caught you on.
I've been at work all day.
No, sir.
I've been at work all day.
We've got your actual description on camera mugging somebody.
I've been at work all day. I work at the tire shop down the street. I mean, I can show you. You can talk to my boss.
I'm sure we'll probably have to take a look into that in a minute. But for right now, like I said, you're being detained for our safety as well as yours. And my sergeant over there will be the one that will figure out what we're going to be doing with you after he concludes his investigation, okay?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Like I said, I just felt threatened. Someone was back there telling me to stop and put my hands up, and I thought I was getting robbed, so I thought I was getting mugged.
Well, I can't explain all that. When I showed up, I saw you swinging a knife at my lieutenant. And that's where my thought process is. Like I said, until we see the rest of the, body cam footage and video cameras from the vehicles, right now we're just going to keep you detained until we figure all that out.
3.
5 Tom 72 with 4 out of 93 to back. 7093
Like I said, I just felt
7093
threatened back
Clinton Ave
So
at the
you pull up
24/7
and
RP
tell
reports
me,
a
"Hey,
theft.
stop, put
RP
your
reports
hands
again
up."
BNA
I
at
didn't know what was
24/7
happening.
stealing
Thought I was
stuffed
getting mugged
sweet
back there.
corn in his pants.
Okay.
RP
Been
reports that
muggings
the
all
subject
over
is
this
wearing
town
a
today,
teal
like
suit.
down here in
Nothing.
Davis.
Correction sample for information. Audio
Sure.
shows
I mean,
6 ID 189.
I would never see any of our officers trying to mug or rob anybody.
Around from 4010.
Especially our lieutenant. I don't think that's right.
Yeah, I
So.
didn't know what I didn't know what I
9-3
feel.
delayed
I
response
felt
from
threatened back there.
3010.
That's why I grabbed my knife.
I understand. And I feel for you on that one. You're only trying to defend yourself. I appreciate your side of the story, but there's two sides to every story, and I need to find out what's actually going on to make a judgment call on that, okay?
Okay, I'm just telling you my side.
I know, and I appreciate it. I'm not saying you're guilty. That's why I'm not saying you're under arrest. I said you're being detained for the time being.
Okay.
Okay, you're
Can I
only
get
in
my
cuffs.
lawyer down here?
We can call for a lawyer. That is your right. But if you call for your lawyer, we'll be taking you to a cell detainment cell until your lawyer arrives
User
for
disconnected
questioning.
from your channel.
I want my lawyer down here. I don't want to go to any cells or anything. I'm not guilty of anything. Why are you assuming that I'm guilty of something?
The only thing I'm assuming that you're guilty
User
of is what
joined your
I saw
channel.
with my own eyes and you swinging a knife at my lieutenant. Everything else is just probable cause and suspicion.
Well, where's your lieutenant at?
My lieutenant had to go to another call that was a priority. My sergeant over there is the one that's ranking officer on this situation right now. Do you want me to grab him? Oh, he's coming over anyways.
I mean, I just feel like I feel threatened. All right, I just see a vehicle pull up on me and tell me to put my hands up.
User joined your
All right.
channel.
Sir, what's your name?
My name's Tommy
Tommy what?
Thornton,
You got an ID on you?
and it's in my
These guys-
car.
In your vehicle? Okay, I'm gonna go grab that. I want to find that quick. And then, Tommy, I just want to let you know right now you're gonna be going to jail for fleeing and eluding.
For what? Because I was threatened.
See, that's why I didn't call it. I said he was
it a
detained,
sheriff's
not
deputy
under
pulled
arrest.
Up to you, man.
That's why I don't
I
say
didn't
it.
know that. I was
And then
just
not
told to
only
put
that-
my hands up, and I thought I was getting robbed.
Not only that, I pulled up behind your vehicle because number one, I saw you come
Levi,
flying around the
come
corner, right here on Innocence, and then you parked in a red zone right next to the hydrant. Okay.
Levi,
So
Yeah.
and then you went into the store. I
So-
saw you get out the vehicle.
what we're gonna do, what we need to do is we need to see if the RP that we spoke to matches. They found a wallet on our guy here. So get up with Antonio over there. Okay, get up with Antonio over there. And see if the RP that you guys spoke with, particularly my Levi, I'm sorry, Levi M.
You're good.
And see if the ID that they took off of our guy here matches our mugging victim.
Gonna make sure I keep an eye on that guy.
Up in Vinewood. Okay. Because then we can just look into that crime. I mean, we already can, but you know, the more evidence, the better, right?
Oh, definitely. What do you want to do about the him swinging a knife at the lieutenant? I mean, we
Did he
want to push
swing
that?
it
Yes,
at
he
him?
did. When I came down the alleyway, because he said he wanted cover in the back, you guys were in front of me. So you passed the alley. I whipped into the alley. As I was coming down the alley, I literally watched him swing the knife at the lieutenant twice. So,
Okay.
but he said he was just
Let
defending
Antonio-
himself.
Okay.
I just wanted to give you the update on that, as I mean, you're the ranking
Well,
officer
the
here.
lieutenant's, he's got a badge. He's in his uniform, so
Right.
there's no excuse to swing at him, threatened or not.
Right.
Let Antonio know he's going to be handling the arrest here.
Okay.
And you guys will probably just have to do supplemental reports of the questioning that we did up in Vinewood, okay?
Oh yeah, sure.
So right now, just Levi M, just see if the wallet that they found on him, or that Antonio found, matches your RP.
Does he
just
have it
make
on
sure.
him, or is it back in the car?
I'm not sure. You're gonna have to link up him
Alright.
once he's done questioning this guy, and then you know, you're gonna flex your RP3 muscle, if
Yep,
you know
yep.
what I mean, and see if it matches.
RP3 muscle.
All right.
He's the flexing stuff.
Oh yeah, get yourself strength, man.
No,
That wasn't the reason why you made it right.
no. I was going back to
Control
work.
5 Tom 72 is 1023.
Work at the tire plant down the street.
Did you say you found a what? Somebody else's
5
ID?
72, copy 1023.
Antonio?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
wallet?
He says it's his girlfriend's wallet.
Okay. Where is that?
A little bit of a longer
What was that?
scenes then. Sorry for making you have to wait.
I have it on my. I have it on me right now in a bag. Yeah, I can hand it
Yeah,
over.
hand it to
Yeah,
Levi
we'll hand it
right
to
here.
you real
Levi's gonna check out with his RP and see if
Yeah.
it's a match there. Mr. Thorne, you got a license for this pistol I took off of you?
Go, Levi.
Maybe.
Thank you.
Okay.
Maybe. I doubt it.
Contact her. I'll figure it out. We can stick him in the vehicle for now.
Yeah.
My
yeah,
vehicle's
you
still
wanna
under the
bring him
bridge on
over
the
here so I'm gonna
highway.
Search the car for his ID.
All right, I can stick him in my car.
Okay, let me check his ID, his car.
Is that pistol registered to you, man? I had.
Probably not.
Nah, man, I'm be honest. I found that earlier.
He found the pistol.
Found it
Right.
earlier.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow, man, it's just getting better for you.
Jeez. The scene. Ah.
Sit tight, Tommy.
It's not gonna be in correlation with the mugging.
No correlation?
Nope.
All right. Apparently the pistol he found, it's not even his.
Like there's that
Oh.
spot in the door.
So he's at least going to jail for that. Carrying a
Yeah,
unlicensed
'cause I thought you said
pistol.
you didn't
And
know anything about
it was
it.
concealed, so yeah, that's felony charges.
But hang on. The vehicle plate ends in 48. And it's a
I
Great
don't know, that's
Primo.
I mean, that's the vehicle.
Yeah, that's definitely the vehicle.
In fact, you know what? I'm going to do something smart. I'm going to look up the end of
I'm
it.
gonna have to go back to
486.
CCTV, see if we actually caught that exact vehicle leaving the area.
20W. Yeah, everything's fallen into place on that except for the name.
Yeah.
Tommy Thornton.
Grab her name. I just gave her my card.
Yeah. There's only one vehicle in our system that has 486s to end, and it's his vehicle. It's a silver Primo. So realistically, it's definitely his.
David 79, can we get a 1051 started this way?
Hey, Antonio.
Hey, what's going on, man? How are you?
Doing good. Hey, did you know that he's, I'm not sure if he told you or not, but he was swinging a knife at the lieutenant?
Okay, so did he actually swung it at Lieutenant?
Yep, because when the LT was in the back, he called for the backup behind the building. I pulled down the alleyway with my cruiser when he started the foot pursuit, but as I was coming down the alleyway, I literally saw him lunging a few times at the lieutenant with a knife in his hand.
Okay.
That's when he said he had a knife and he took off.
Alright, sweet. Can you just make sure that when you submit your sub that detail gets added in there?
Of course. I just wanted you to be aware when you take him down.
Okay, I'm gonna charge him with that attempted murder then too.
On a LEO, yeah, that's pretty rough.
Yep. Okay, I'm glad you told me that. I wasn't sure. I didn't get it confirmed, not even from Lieutenant. I know he said he brandished a knife on him, but I didn't get enough detail out of him. So I'm glad you were able to.
Yeah, I got the recording from my vehicle cam that you can use as well. I can show you that.
Perfect. Yep. All right, that works. Just save it, just in case we need it for court.
Oh yeah. Yep. It'll definitely be
Appreciate it,
saved.
man.
Yeah,
That's
anytime.
awesome.
I just wanted you to be a heads up. That way, when you take him down there, you know you can give him the proper charges and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll get a supplemental to you at the end of the shift.
Hey,
Alright,
hey,
well, thank you.
Antonio.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate it, man.
If you'd like, it's up to your discretion, but you can go ahead and charge him for mugging. We have an eyewitness back up, I think it was at like 7085 up at the Up and Adam up there in Bonwood, saying that this exact vehicle and his exact description mugged her.
Okay.
So, once again, up to your discretion, but yeah.
This guy's just got a laundry list of stuff going on right now.
I know, right?
I'm sorry. So you said that it was confirmed
So-
that he went and he mugged
Yeah,
the. Okay.
so it was a gray Primo, ending
Yep.
in, I think it was 484.
Control
486.
3 nor 89,
Yep,
SO1,
and
10,
then
41, 10,
wearing
8.
blue coveralls and a hard hat.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
CCT
what I-
cameras saw that too.
I actually had a bolo up for
Apologies,
him
we'll
earlier,
reload.
matching
It's
the exact same
3
description. So I've got him on 2 counts of that: attempted murder
Jeez.
and fleeing and eluding.
Wow.
He's not coming out
Yeah.
for a bit.
I'm not even gonna bother with the citation with him parking the red zone here.
Yeah.
And on the curb.
So,
That's
Yeah.
just like
User
knocking him
disconnected
down
from your
while he's
channel.
already
yeah,
way down.
I
yeah.
saw him flying around the corner over here, and then he pulled over here, parked in here, went inside the 24/7, came back outside, and then when he saw me parked behind his car, he decided to go
User
down the
joined
alley
your
over here. And I guess he obviously was trying to avoid me. So
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah, definitely.
We can come up with illegal possession of a firearm as well.
Holy mo! Yeah.
Good. Man.
alrighty.
All right.
I can sit here and wait for the 51 to be here any minute. Would you guys just mind transporting him? I'm sitting behind the vehicle, so I just didn't want to. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take care of the arrest report. I just need supplemental. That's it.
Yep. Yeah. Levi 64. Do you want to transport? Have you transported yet or?
I've transported. I mean, where are we taking him? Boiling? And if so, I got to go get my
you
vehicle.
Can take him right down the street to Davis, right here, and
Okay.
then just have transport take him, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Say I got my vehicle underneath the highway at the homeless camp. So
Yeah, here, I'll
Okay.
take you. I'll
Yeah,
take
we-
you over
we
there real
give you a
quick here.
link, yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna get this out.
Levi, you want to stay here with Antonio just in case
Yeah.
anything goes
Well,
down?
actually,
Yep.
So,
realistically, we can avoid all that because the 51's here, so we can just get this out of here, and I can just take him down, just so we won't have to worry about all the runaround.
Okay.
Like
Sounds
it's right,
good.
I'll be active.
Because
now.
they
Trying to
said
make
2
it
minutes,
great.
and he's sitting right behind me. So
Alright.
Works for me.
Antonio,
Yeah,
I'll drop this
copy.
gun here in your evidence box.
do what now?
You want me to? You want this gun in ammo, or you want me to put it in the evidence box for you?
Oh, you can just stick it in evidence for me, please.
All right, I got you.
What kind of pistol is it? Do you know?
Yeah, it's gonna be a heavy pistol.
Okay, gotcha. Perfect. All right, guys.
No meter.
All right. Sounds good. I'm gonna head back to my cruiser.
All right, appreciate you.
All right, good job, fellas.
Good. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
All right, Levi, I'll take you down over the bridge.
I appreciate it, Sarge.
Okay. When both Levi's are on scene, I'm Matthews and he's Levi because you know, he's been here longer.
That's kind of a confusing thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great name, by the way.
Yeah. You too, man. Very unique, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Two Levi's in the same vehicle. Whoop.
It was orange.
Hey, Jeffrey, remember when I said it was gonna be slow
Control
tonight?
Marina.
Good times.
No, right now.
Show
Yeah,
me
I'm off on the left there, Sergeant.
104 to
Okay.
Procopia Drive with an abandoned charger.
Cop 105.
I can jump out here. Appreciate it, Sarge.
Got it, brother. Thank you.
Have a good one. Stay safe, guys.
All right, we'll see you out there.
Later, brother.
All right. Well, there you go. That was a fun first scene, wasn't it?
89 to 31 direct.
Get a guy that was mugging or
Go for 3-1.
mugging guy and stuff like that.
Is this your charger over here at the church? 1042 Procopio.
Yeah, from I'm inside.
10-4.
Oh, jeez, that was loud. Alrighty.
Zebra 77, you can show me back tonight.
6077 clearing tonight.
49 to 31 direct. If you could say a prayer for me, that'd be great, sir. Thank you.
Copy that.
6-4 control. You can show me back 10-8. We'll clear off this call.
Okay. 616 for clearing tonight.
89's clear tonight.
3089 clearing tonight.
Now I'll go this way. So there we go. Like I said, great first scene to do. Went from a mugging to a full-fledged, like, dude's going away for life kind of thing. That's why it just doesn't pay to do crime, you know? Because he's going to have to do the time. Of course, he's going to take it to court. He wants his attorney, stuff like that. And,
David 79, I'm code
He
4 off
matches
that. I'm
everything.
gonna have 11015 route to Davis Station.
he definitely matches all the
1679
descriptions.
copy, David.
I think he's going to have a hard time fighting that in court. Especially with 2 CCT cameras that caught it.
Control 5 times 17.
My vehicle camera caught him assaulting the
5 times
LT. Yeah, he's
Yes,
done.
sir. Can I get a call ID for the nose, please?
10-4.
Oh. But okay, so Zen, I know you had a question. I'm sorry to make you wait so long to ask. What you got for me?
Adam 93, you clear maybe back in service.
I'm not going to clearing back, sir.
Zebra 77, dispatch.
6077.
Can we get a call ID for that mugging call up in Vinewood?
It's a long light.
Are you talking about the original call, not the traffic stop?
Yes, sir.
No, that's a lie.
Copy. It's 18989. 18989. It was in the call notes of your previous call.
Yeah, no Zen. That's a complete lie.
Control 5.710.
I'm not even. Yeah, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat that one. There is no.
7923 Davis.
6 Davis 79 Robert Davis.
No, no involvement. Your personal views are your own views when it comes to politics. The corporate of the military branches do not have a poll one way or another. Like, so, you know, the chief of army staff, for example, he's a 4-star general. You know, his views on politics, whatever he says, doesn't match everybody's in that branch of service. So they have no involvement in it, and their only involvement is, you know, following the orders of the people that are appointed above them. And the White House, you know, the U.S. president is the commander-in-chief. He is the ultimate order giver, I would say. You know, whatever he says is kind of like the last thing that goes. But even then, he still has most of what he says has to be approved by Senate and Congress. So, I mean, it's like he has a say, but he's still kind of a puppet himself. It's kind of a mass decision on a big front. Well, Secret Service, the difference between Secret Service, or what Secret Service really is, Secret Service is, they're basically just investigative sources, agents that are there to protect the president, the vice president, former presidents, I think even former vice presidents, some Congress and Senate members. You know, that's their job. You know, they're the ones that do all the setups of speeches and stuff like that. They post security personnel and stuff like that. And the reason why they're called Secret Service is because, well, you're not supposed to know that they're there. They're supposed to blend in, kind of like a what do you call those guys? The air marshals, those officers that are on planes nowadays to protect people if there's a gun that's on the plane or someone smuggles a weapon on there. They're the ones that are lawfully there to carry a weapon to protect people, but they dress just in normal clothing. You don't see a badge, you don't see a name tag or anything like that. Yeah, anything political can be published because anything political is just opinion based. You know, and that's the freedom of speech that we have here in this country, as well as many other countries have that as well. So if you have the freedom of speech to say, hey, this is what I feel is going on, while it may be 100% factual, it's still an opinion. You know, it's not something that is, you know, anybody can have that opinion. Anybody can differ from that opinion. And it's just kind of, that's just how it goes. So whether his source, I mean, anybody can have sources. I could say I have sources, and, you know, for anything, you know, White House corruption. Yeah, everybody knows that politicians are corrupt. I mean, what evidence do you need to know that? Well, you just look at their career history. You know, for someone that goes into service of their country, you know, poor, and comes out a multimillionaire, obviously there's some type of corruption going on there. You know, they're bought and paid for. And again, this is my opinion, so I'm citing my source as just what I've found over the years. You look at every politician. Career politicians have always been known to become way more rich than they were when they came in. So, and why is that? Is there political gain? Is there, you know, there's many different things that could have happened to get them there. So by me citing sources, what would my source be? Oh, I got off of Google. You know, I don't put anybody that says, oh, I have sources, can get me jailed for saying this. that right there is just, it's a line. I don't buy it at all. Because, no offense, if their source was spouting top secret evidence on stuff, I mean, their source would be in a world of hurt to begin with. And getting top secret clearance in the US is like ridiculously hard to begin with. So to risk that over telling someone about some corruption in politics, which everyone knows is already there, that just doesn't seem likely. Yeah, Trump. You know what, Brad? You're right. President Trump was the only president that ever came into the White House and actually lost money during his campaign. And he's also only one that took like the bare minimum payment because he had to. So, I mean, look at Obama. I'm not saying, you know, anything bad or good, but I mean, look at his financial records. I mean, he came in there okay. I mean, he wasn't rich, but now look at him. He's a multimillionaire. You know, so everybody makes money when they're in that position, but Trump didn't. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to any political side of that. I try not to get too heavy into politics on my channel, as I've stated before, but, you know, Brad does have a point, and that is the point that I'm reinforcing. But when it comes to investigations, the military investigations, they're different because military has their own law, and that's what they call the Uniform Code of Military Justice, the UCMJ. And the Uniform Code of Military Justice, I mean, they have their own courts. They have literally their only.
It's gonna be one male on an orange bicycle.
Trying to read this. Okay. Yeah, they have their own way of doing things. It's still within our Supreme Court laws. So our U.S. Supreme Court does have final jurisdiction, but a lot of times the court-martial hearings and stuff like that, or high court hearings, basically the Supreme Court hearings of the military, they're still governed by the U.S. Supreme Court, which is the highest court in the country. So the high court is the Supreme Court, and they're the ones that oversee everything. So when Bill Clinton was investigated back then, that was a congressional thing. And what that basically is, that's a totally different type of investigation. That's a totally different type of court hearing. When we have a president that's impeached, is what we call it. You know, basically they're being convicted of crimes while in office, holding a political office. And when they're impeached, you know, that's why you have the House of Representatives and basically Congress and Senate both have to do their own investigations. They have their own courts, their own rulings, stuff like that. There's a whole huge political process, and the Supreme Court really doesn't get involved in that. What they do is they have the panel of judges that's on our Supreme Court will say, yes, this was a violation of the law. You know, they're basically kind of interpreting what the Senate is accusing the impeached person of, but they're not giving the judgment. That's on Congress and Senate to do. So a president or vice president or any political office holder in our country can be impeached. Everyone can be impeached when they hold a political office. That doesn't automatically remove them from office. Like I said, that's just the impeachment is the court hearing to say we're doing the investigation and see if you are guilty of it. And then when we find out that you're guilty, which is being impeached, so like President Trump, they said he's impeached because they voted to say that he was guilty of these crimes. But they still have to agree on the punishment, and that punishment can be upwards of being kicked out of office. Yeah, and well, impeachments, in my opinion, again, this is my opinion, I really don't want to get too political. That's why I'm trying to do this literally straight down the middle of the road as an independent. Impeachments are very political based,
Winter Drive.
and they have been since
a
Reagan.
grass fire
So
for investigation.
they are definitely they're politically guided and fueled, and they are just basically trying to hinder their political adversaries from doing anything they feel is wrong, whether it's wrong or not, you know, which is why there's corruption, and we all know it. No. See, that's what I'm saying. The only people that would have access to those files when you're going through any type of investigation with, you know, a high office such as the presidency, if you have top secret clearance or higher, because there is higher than top secret, you have access to top secret files like that. You can read into stuff like that, but there's one thing you got to remember. Every time you access those files, they're digital, and when you do, you leave a fingerprint. And if you are not authorized as personnel to see those files, they're coming for you anyways. So whether he's talking to a friend saying, oh, I got this source that said this because he read a top secret file, well, if he didn't have access to those files or the need to access those files, when he accessed them, now he's in breach of his contract. He's breaching of his oath by basically going into places he's not supposed to. The military is confined to, we say, your lane of fire is what we like to call it. And basically, this is what you do. You walk a straight line. You don't go off on the sides. You don't kind of look around. You just focus on your job and your path. And by not focusing on it, you're hindering the lives of everyone next to you, around you, and yourself. You know, and so for someone to, oh, I'm just going to be smart and dig around in some, you know, files from Congress and Senate like that, obviously someone's going to know about it, and they're going to come catch you. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but there's definitely a fingerprint trail, and, you know, CIA is constantly monitoring it, FBI is constantly monitoring it, you know, the Department of Justice is high onto that. I mean, they are training more counterterrorism and cybersecurity agents every day. So it's getting harder and harder for people to do what this person has insinuated that has happened. But I really, to the fullest of my life, doubt that actually happened. And if it did happen, what I really do hope happens is that the person who did it gets caught. Because, I mean, that's just stepping all over what you took an oath for.
664 from 72 to back.
Who'd he call? I didn't hear who he called.
664.
64. That was me.
Unit start to underage. Subject 9094 Davis Ave. Arc is gonna be local clerk at the Davis gas station. Of course, underage person gave local fake ID, buy cigarettes, alcohol, going once or twice. Description of the subject. It's gonna be blackmail. 536 red coat.
He's trying to read it too fast. I can't hear a darn thing he's saying. 64 responding to 7228.
72 en route 4023, code 2 for distance.
So apparently what we have is we have an underage personnel using a fake ID
60 by 77 Sasha.
To buy, I think, alcohol.
60 by 72 Sasha.
Do what we can get up here. Hey, I'm 7MD. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you tonight. Got a little bit of action down here in Area 6 tonight. Really shocking, actually. But I'm always happy to have it.
Control 4 Dave 7310.
4 Davidson to receive break 6 Zebra 77 status check.
Oh boy, up over curb. Yep, I'm
6
catching that.
Zebra 77 control status check. Four David
Let's see what we
73.
got.
73.
Starts to 6 Zebra 77's location 7286 7286 Santos Metro. He was out with a BMA on a bicycle.
And you're welcome for the clarification there, Zen.
Zebra 77.
Show me still on that traffic stop. Sorry, I couldn't hear my radio.
Hey,
Copy
man.
of
Evening.
Kicking no cigarettes, man?
Negative.
Come on, bro.
Copy for
this
David
is
73,
a real ID, bro.
73 en route 2030.
What should be, man? It's
Hey.
ID real, man.
Copy en route 20.
So what do we got going on right now?
38 to
Nah, man,
77
like,
direct.
I'm trying to tell this this clock over here.
Are you guys
that
okay?
My ID is real, man. That, like, this ID is real.
yeah,
man.
we're
All I
fine.
want is a pack of smokes and some alcohol right now, man. Because I
I
got a
think they are
party to
code
get
4.
to.
They're just not 10.
And actually, not a party to get to. I'm trying to
Copy
get
for
some
David
clubhouse,
73 having
man.
sundown.
This clock right here keep
73
telling me
copies.
this is a fake ID, and it's not a fake ID.
Would you mind if I see the ID?
Yeah, you can. The clock, I don't have it on me, but the clock got it though.
All right. I'll see if I can grab it from the clerk real quick. There we go. See what he says. But yes, you're welcome for the information there, Zen. I'm going to focus on this one real quick, and then we can get back into that a little bit more. Like I said, yeah, I mean, if he's military, he wouldn't have access to White House documents like that. No offense. That's held up by higher up than what he is, higher than his pay grade. There you go. Yeah, good old Rashid. I actually believe I recognize him. Frederick Walton. That's who I thought it was. 1989. I can guarantee you that's not there. Okay, would you mind if I go check this ID in my system real quick?
Yeah, you can.
All right, give me 1 second. This guy takes off. I'm gonna... Frederick Walton. This guy's a media guy. That's great. I love being followed by the media. Hilarious. Hey guys.
Control 5 Thomas 72 is 1023.
Got a likely fake ID off this guy. Frederick Walton. We've dealt with him before. He's in here trying to buy cigarettes and alcohol. I got the fake ID in hand. I'm just gonna validate that it is fake, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
But this is not the first time I've dealt with him, and I think the last time we dealt with him was just a couple days ago.
Cool.
So I'll be right back.
How you doing, sirs?
Good. We're just bouncing around.
Like, come on, man.
Loving that
I'm
black
telling you,
pickup.
man. Like, do you have to call the officer, bro? Like,
Loving that black
come on, man.
pickup
I'm
truck
like the
earlier.
last year you stole.
Oh
it,
yeah,
bro.
it's nice.
Like, was this necessary?
Drive's good too.
Is that Biggs inside?
Come on, Cook.
No,
I'm about to,
no.
yo,
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, man. I'm about to punch you in your face, man, for calling the cops. Like, I'm telling you, yo, if I get locked up, bro.
Oh, I know who
Johnny.
this is.
Yeah, we know who this is. Hey, partner.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Hey, last time we took this guy, he was at the strip club, spouting a fake ID, going in there trying to get lap dance and stuff like that. He's doing it again. He keeps asking for you every time we catch him, but I got the ID in hand. He's definitely faking it. That's Frederick Walton.
What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, because
I had the car.
like
You ain't
I've
seen
given
nothing. I
him
ain't
6
no- I ain't no
chances,
problem.
you know, trying to be
You
a
must be-
father
you
figure
must be
to him,
seeing
that
things.
kind of thing.
You must be
Yeah.
shy,
And
shit.
but he doesn't seem to be learning.
No, he doesn't. So I'm really thinking that we need to get his parents and we need to take him down.
I'm with you, sir.
I think his, well, he said he lives with his uncle, but I think we just need to take him
I don't know
down.
what you're talking about.
And wait till his parents get there, because I think we need to start doing something about this.
Anyway, did you check the ID yet?
Well,
Like,
his
the
parents
ID came back? Did you check the ID yet?
they're dead. He moved here and he's staying with his uncle, who's got
Right.
quite the criminal history.
Right, and he's following the footsteps very closely.
Okay, because this clock is right
Yes,
here.
sir.
Like,
So I really think that, I mean, he's not learning by the warnings we're
That's
giving him.
all
I think it's time we stop giving him a warning and
He
just
had to
kind
call y'all
of give a
like
harder
that,
slap
like
on the
that.
hand and see where it goes.
77 dispatch.
I agree.
Yeah, that's what my ID
Zebra
says.
77.
So,
My ID says,
okay.
all you
Well,
guys
I'm
do-
gonna, you wanna come in here since you know his history a little more than I do?
Cooperative.
We'll,
Yeah,
I'm
see what
about
we
to
can
go
do.
over there and punch him in his face
Okay.
for calling the cops.
10,
Alright.
4, 4.
Why not, bro? Like, come on, man. Why y'all?
73 and
So,
Route
what that
3043.
bullshit mean?
You'll probably go to jail if you do that.
Oh, I'll probably go to jail when I do that.
All right, Mr. Walton. I try not to interrupt. This ID is definitely not a real ID.
What are you talking about, man? I just got it today, man. This ID, bro, man.
You got it from a source that is not a true source, because I remember you're Frederick Walton, and the last time we dealt with you, you were at the strip club that your uncle owns, and we told you that
Yeah,
you were
my uncle
underage and
did.
couldn't be in there. And
But-
here we are again trying to buy cigarettes and alcohol with an ID that says 1989 when your birthday is 2006.
Hey, I was born, yeah, I'm 32 years old, man. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. I just want to buy cigarettes, man.
I'm sure you do, but I'm not going to allow you to buy cigarettes when you were born in 2006.
I like sour cream and 99.
Come on, look. It's that cigarettes. Look, I want that cigarettes right there, dude.
Where I mean, you're not buying cigarettes because you don't have a valid ID that shows that you're of age.
I'm about to go behind this damn con and punch this crook in his face,
And
man.
you will not going to want to do that. You'll be in a lot more trouble than you're in now,
How? Well, like, come on, man.
because that would be assault.
All right, so okay, all right, but
Now,
why is like
We have
why is like 1, 2, 3, like 4 cops, like 4 cops
those are our supervisors. They just kind of bounce around and show up when needed. We have
Yeah.
Officer John here. You were asking for him the last time we dealt with you. Mr. Gates
Oh,
here
yeah,
off to the
that's-
left.
Yeah, that's my
he knows
buddy
you.
right there, yeah.
What's
Yeah,
up,
that's my
Frederick?
buddy. What up, Gates?
So what we're doing now is we're starting to see a pattern here. You know, this isn't the first time that we've had a fake ID on you, and you're continuously getting in trouble with this. And we're trying to let you off easy, but I don't think this time we're going to let you off so easy.
Nah. Come on, man. Like,
I mean, how many breaks have we? I know I've given you at least one break already. I'm sure Officer
Yeah.
Gates here has given you a couple himself. I mean, how many
like
breaks?
4 breaks, man. You know that.
How many breaks do we need to give you? You know, we can't just keep giving you breaks. We got to do something.
I mean, it breaks. I don't know, man. I do like some Kit Kats right now.
Well, we're not talking about breaks like Kit Kats. We're talking about breaks with keeping your name out of the system.
My name out of the system, though. Like, I'm trying to keep my name
Well-
out of the system. I want some packaged cigarettes. And I want
Right now, you're sitting here trying to buy
399.
items with a
Show me
fake
out
ID that is
1012
not
Little
showing us
Boulevard,
that
the
you want to be out of the
24/7
system.
Ron's gas station.
Hey, okay. So what we
With
gonna
an
do from now?
individual with a
Because I know
one-eyed
that's
mask.
ID.
And gonna
Well,
be able
for
to
right
direct
now,
with the,
you're trying to
so
purchase
can I get an additional,
products with a
please?
fake ID. Again, not the first time you've been
10,
doing
4,
this.
3, Charlie 31.
So we're gonna have to do the same thing, kind of like we did last
3-1.
time, but we're actually just gonna take you down to the station this time. We're gonna call your uncle, and he's gonna have to come down and pick you up.
Man, this necessary. Come on, man.
This is totally necessary.
Come on, man.
copies and be
Don't put my
responsible,
uncle in
Toledo.
this, man.
He is your
Right.
legal guardian at the moment. He has to come down and pick you up. I am not gonna let you walk out of here this time.
Oh, come on, man. Oh, man.
I mean, you're taking our
uh,
kindness for granted, man. We're trying to help you out, but you're sitting here having us come out here all the time dealing with this, and we can't keep doing this. And you can't keep doing what you're doing and getting away with it.
No, okay, all right.
Yeah.
So-
Well, come on, Frederick. This is like the 6th time, man.
Hi, baby, man. When I get out, man, come see me, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come
So
on, my.
what we're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna do what we normally do. We're gonna go ahead and detain you.
938-10-6.
Fucking hot, baby, bro.
Hey,
983.
If you hit him, you're going to jail.
Come on, man. Like, all I want is a pack of cigarettes, man.
Frederick, you're not getting a pack of cigarettes, and if you hit him, you're going to jail.
Come on, man. Like, come on, man. He ain't had to call the cops. Like, he could have just like.
he did his job as he's
He
told
go-
to.
Come
They're
on,
told
man.
if they
His-
get a fake ID, they're
his job-
supposed to call us.
His job is to make sure the damn store is maintained, not to make sure
Well, and
Like-
doesn't accept fake
like,
IDs
all
and
he
contribute to
had
delinquency of
all he had to
minors.
do was tell me to leave, and I would freely leave.
3-1-23.
Well, I'm sure he's taught that if he gets a fake ID, he's supposed to call us. A lot of places are getting that way.
Oh, okay, all right.
So he's just doing his job, man. And like I said, this isn't our first run-in with you. So, I mean, this is not the place we want to go. This is not the road we want to go down.
Man, I can't help it, man. The guy, told me, that is a legit ID, man, because I got it from out back. He told me him behind the DMV, and that's what I did. Behind the DMV. That's where you get IDs from, right? From the DMV.
You get it from the DMV, yes, but not in the back of it. You get it in the lobby.
Well, the guy said the DMV, so I went to the DMV, and he told me to go around back. I didn't feel like staying in the line, so I just,
Well, the DMV doesn't issue fake IDs.
And
No.
he told me, to meet him around back, because that's the express, express line, because I ain't feel like staying in the line, so. And here I am, with that, where I did.
Express usually means you get to go to a different station inside the lobby. They would never do business outside of the lobby. That's against government policy.
Oh, well, okay, so somebody might have to just fight that guy then, because he has told me this is where I did, and he took my picture and everything.
Yeah, that's definitely not a real ID, because if they did that, they would do it in the lobby, and then your real ID comes in the mail. They wouldn't give it to you same day.
Okay, well, I guess there's no coming back from there. I guess I just go with Shaw 40 then, I guess.
So, what we're going to do now, like I said, we're going to go ahead and take you down to the station, because, I mean, this is the fifth time. Fifth time. It is definitely necessary. You're not getting hints. We're trying to help you, and you're burning us, man.
Come on, Gates, man. You know me, man. Just walk out here.
Frederick, I do know you, and I've tried to be there for you. I try to keep you out of trouble, but between both deputies right now, this is the 6th time we've cut you a break. Okay, so we're at our limit right now.
Oh yeah. All right. Well.
You can understand that, right?
User entered
Yeah, I
your
understand.
channel.
Yeah.
I mean, do you see what shoes we're in right now? I mean, we're in a pickle right now. We want to help you. We want to do the right thing, but it seems like we've struck out twice now with you.
I strike. Hey, I didn't get 3 strikes, so. Hey,
This is your 3rd strike for the 2nd time in a row, because this is time number 6.
Medical en route to 1012.
So that's why I'm saying we struck out twice now,
15.
and we're not gaining any grounds here. It doesn't look like anything's going in a positive direction for us.
It's not like it's sinking in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
And then the gentleman behind you, owner, we can arrest him for contributing to delinquency of the minor. He can lose his liquor license. I mean, I'm sure he's got a family and all that stuff.
So how about you do that? So how about you do that right now?
Child 3, Child 3-1. Advise medical en route.
How about we do what?
For 5150.
How about you lock him up right now?
What are we gonna lock him up for?
You said I had a fake ID and you was trying to send me some smokes.
No, you were trying to buy smokes with the fake ID. He called us because it was a fake ID.
Yeah, he
did
right
his
thing.
job.
Dispatch, we got taser deployed. 7286. We got
So
11015.
if he sold it to you, even knowing
Then
that
we
it's a
would-
fake ID, then he can get in trouble by law.
He
Exactly
did.
right.
Well,
That's right.
well, he did buy me. Well, he did show me some smokes in the past.
3-8 en route.
We can only deal with today.
Because I do got one in my pocket right now. I'm about to light up real quick.
Well,
See, Frederick, this is another thing. Don't set this nice gentleman up behind you
Right.
for failure. That ain't right.
Ooh, okay.
hey, you're gonna
I hear you.
you can't be smoking in here. Put that out. You're still underage, anyways.
We're talking about my nerves is acting up right now, bro.
Okay, but you can't smoke in the store, and you're underage.
I mean, hold on, let me get a couple.
Nerves or nothing. You can't be smoking.
Let me get 2 more puffs.
Frederick, you
Sure,
are
one more.
taking advantage of our kindness.
Where are they at?
7286
I'm
Santos
done.
Freeway.
All right. Well, I guess you can
Dispatch,
take
you
me away then,
can
boys.
clear the air. We have him 1015.
All right.
But by any chance, did y'all use
Oh,
the
yes,
one track?
33
in high
almost
school?
like 1941.
Did we use what?
I said, did y'all want track in high school? Like
Track and field?
60 by
yeah, track and
77.
field.
Yes.
How fast you is?
Fast enough.
You think you can come catch me?
You want me to tase you?
6 Zebra 77 control.
6-4, we got one running.
73.
Frederick, stop.
6 Zebra 77 is medics required.
Oh my gosh.
Control, hold the air, hold the air. 5 Tom 72. We got one running from us from 9094.
Okay, I give up. Don't take me.
I'm not going to tase you. You turn around. Get on your knees.
Why you single 33 now?
Give me a sec.
6-4 got one at tase point.
Clock 1, tase point.
6-4, where you
Get
at?
on your knees.
I don't know. Give me a second. Don't tase me, man. Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me.
I'm not tasing you unless you try and move.
I'm not moving, man. I'm not moving.
3, I'll be starting with that one.
Come on, man. I was trying to one to my baby mom.
Correction for it. Yeah.
And you just know how to dig a hole, don't you?
Hey.
Frederick, man. Why'd you do this?
I got you, Gates.
I was trying to go home to my
grab
my girlfriend lived down the street, and I'm trying to go home to her, man. Come on, man. Was this necessary, man? Like, come on, ouch.
It's very necessary.
Come on, man.
6-4, 110, 15.
Go to my girl house, man. That's where I went, and I suppose I keep up with you, though.
And you know what, man? Do you know how much more trouble you just got yourself into?
What, one from the law?
Yeah.
Now we can't
even as a
help you.
juvenile, you now are stuck with us. We can't just let you
come
go. And
Come
even then,
on.
I don't even think your uncle's going to be able to get you out now.
What are you talking about?
Normally, if we take you down there, your uncle can sign for you and take you home that day saying that he's going to take care of you. You running from us, you now have, it's basically a juvenile felony.
Juvenile felony?
Yep. Which means you're going to have to wait for a judge to release you.
Waiting for the judge. I'm on the
2 for the receipt.
Yeah, probably stay in jail overnight, be honest.
Easily.
Come on, I want to stay on that little lumpy ass mattress.
Well, that's the choice you made when you ran from us.
Oh, man, okay, man. Whatever. Well, on that note, man, I pay this. I don't want to. I'd like to remain silent.
Okay. Well, I'm going to read you your rights anyways. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the state of San Andreas. You understand these rights?
Blah, blah. All I heard was blah, 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 blah.
All right. That's fine with me. Do you have anything on you? Because I'm going to be searching you. So do you have anything on you that's illegal?
Not really, but
Okay. Do you have anything in you on your person that's going to poke, stab, or hurt me in any form?
Yeah, my long pee-pee.
You said that the last time.
Hey, John.
And when I checked you last time, it
good.
didn't do that to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, do you hear that loud horn?
I don't.
Yeah, I
Are y'all
hear
good,
it.
though?
Yeah,
we're good.
That sounds is gone.
There we go.
Alright, so we.
Yeah, it's good.
So what we doing here? Can we just leave now?
Lincoln 3, clear tenant.
Okay. So I'm going to take this guy's. Yeah.
Are y'all code 4 can left signal 33?
Do you want to take him? You want me to take him?
10-4, they've got him secured.
Do you want to take him?
Yeah, my vehicle's right here. I can run him down.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll give you the contraband that I got on him as well.
What contraband? I had no contraband.
You have cigarettes on you.
Cigarettes
That's contraband.
on me. That's mine, bro. Like, come on, man. I thought it was like age of smoke, man.
No. So.
Want to charge him on the looting?
Yep.
Come on, man. That's my uncle's cigarettes, man.
Yep. Well, your uncle's cigarettes are on you, which means you're in possession of them. Possession is 9/10 of the law, bud.
Come on, man. He gonna get mad, man, because he don't got no cigarettes on the counter, man.
Well,
he's gonna be even more mad.
He's gonna be mad.
Oh
yeah.
I took that off his nice skin.
He is going to be really mad.
All right, Frederick, you're gonna come with me.
if
I am
you say
gonna
so.
put you in my vehicle, okay?
I'll go ahead and put the
Okay.
contraband in your evidence box in the back.
All right, that sounds good.
Yeah, just. All right, Frederick. Man, I hate doing this, but I don't think you're gonna learn unless we do it.
Lincoln 3, 810-6.
983, receive 10-6.
Okay, can I get those cigarettes back?
Hey, partner, can you pop your trunk? Appreciate it.
Sir.
All right, partner, he's got 3 packs of cigarettes and 24 individuals in there.
Alrighty, sir.
He does have a mask on him. I did not take it off of him. It looks like a ski mask. He's got some cash on him and some food and drink, but nothing else is contraband. I just took the contraband off him.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
So
I'll
you
take care of it.
You want me to handle the arrest report, or do you want to do that?
Can I get an ID in the notes,
Yeah, I'll
please?
transport if you want to do the arrest report. That's fine. So we're just going to charge him with the looting, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And possession of a fake ID. I'm not sure if we have something for that we can put on there. Because like I said, this is the second time in a week I've dealt with him with a fake ID. I'm kind of tired of dealing with it.
Okay. Well, he's going to jail tonight.
Yeah. Hopefully he has a harsh lesson in reality.
All right, brother. Not a problem. I'm going to take him to Davis.
All right. Appreciate it. Thanks. Stay safe out there, bud.
Oh, you too, man.
Goldeness right there. Officer Gates. Great guy. Like I said, I say that all the time, you know. But I really do like John. He's a really good guy. Okay, holy moly, the chat has opened up. Look at that. I have no idea where chat is right now. Yeah. Yeah. Well, this scene will be done soon. 19002, I need to write that down. That's my call ID. Yeah, this is the second time in a week that I've dealt with him personally, and I let him go last time, and we drove him home from the strip club. But
en route, Davis Station.
Not this time.
11015 juvenile.
He took my kindness to the extreme,
517
and
copy.
I'm stepping on his toes now. Rick. Go.
How you doing?
If I can write right now, I'll do that arrest report. That's gonna be a fun one. So. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, my ears were hurting on that one too. I have no idea what was going on, but apparently the horn was stuck. So I'm gonna have a burger real quick. Make sure I don't pass out on y'all.
Control 9. Can you roll on a 29? Or, I'm sorry, a 28 rather.
Infectious. And yeah, vending machines. Some of them do, some of them don't. Right? To answer that question for Leah earlier. So. Yes, again, sorry for the loud siren horn, electronic horn on these cars. They, every now and then it glitches like that. It's really kind of weird.
Right now, your turn.
Good.
8-5, Mike Oscar Whiskey 09 comes back to a red Maxwell Aspo 1998. Insurance valid. Insurance valid. R is going to be a Clarence Tater, dated by 10/18, 1940. Vehicle's clear. Nothing further 1950.
10-4.
Mr. Watson. He's always a character that...
Control 5 Tom 7 Shelby 1023 Davis.
He definitely makes things interesting.
Tom 72, copy.
Tom 64 control, you can show me cleared 10-8.
6 Tom 64 received.
Yes, rip ears. I had no control. My vehicle was still in the parking lot. I didn't even take it. Yeah, it's actually been a busy night. I've actually really enjoyed it. It's been quite fun. And look, we still have a whole list of people on. I think we could probably squeeze a whole another hour out of this. And here I got an hour and what, 45 minutes in this patrol already? It's been real good. Really good. Dispatchers. How many dispatchers do we have? I want to say we have like 12 or 16 total dispatchers. Ethan, the reason why you hear Ethan a lot is because he's one of the supervisors. He's the first line supervisor for the dispatch group. And so whenever there's not enough people, he usually just jumps in and does it himself. We also have reserve dispatchers, which are civilians, fire department, LEO. Like me, I'm a reserve dispatcher, just because I was a former dispatcher before becoming LEO. So they can call me to be a dispatcher at any point in time. But there are quite a few dispatchers. Just seems like, to me, it seems like our server, I love our server, so don't get me wrong when I say this, it's hard to keep dispatchers because they're not able to go in game. And so a lot of them, in my opinion, get bored just due to the fact that they're sitting there looking at a screen the whole time, which is why they allow the dispatchers to actually watch streams and stuff like that during the patrols, because it kind of gives them a sense of being in the game, but they're not actually in the game. So they basically just look at a CAD screen, they watch the TeamSpeak, the Discord channel, and the streams at that time. Yep, Jess is a reserve dispatcher. The likelihood of her ever having to dispatch, though, is fairly slim. A lot of times the COCs, I know, like Lieutenant Braxton's he's a reserve dispatcher. Captain Jeremy, he's a dispatcher. There's a few people that are dispatchers up there. I think Benzo is a LEO certified dispatcher as well. And those guys, like I said, they only go there if they request to or feel like doing it. If there's like nobody else, they just kind of want to give everyone an opportunity to do the patrol instead of them, they'll allow it and they'll do it. There's only been a handful of times I've ever heard Lieutenant Braxton on the air as a dispatcher. So yes. Yep. In fact, a lot of dispatchers do. I know Ethan, for example. I know many times I've seen him watching Jess's stream, her Twitch stream. Yeah. I've watched streams like the Halloween night. I was watching Jeffrey's stream. You know, but the thing is, that's again stream sniping. You cannot use anything that is said in that stream or used in that stream to assist your dispatching. You have to go off the call notes from the 911 dispatcher or the 311 dispatcher. If you are the 911 or 311 dispatcher that takes the 911 call on a stream or something like that, you cannot be like, oh, Gibson's right down the road from that, I can dispatch him, it'll be a fast turnaround. Or you have to basically pretend you have a blind eye and ear towards what is actually going on. So yes, you can stream while dispatching. So
Lincoln 3 at 10.
You're dispatching for, you know, Leo, and you see a car accident happen. You can't right then and there just jump over and say, hey, FD, we have an accident, we we need an ambulance and a fire truck to come out here, you know, because then they know that. Well, how do you know that? There's been no call for that yet. And a lot of times the civilians, they will actually cause the accident just to start the RP.
Just confirming, I'm 10-8.
And if you are dispatching before the call comes in, it's kind of pretty obvious that you're watching and screen sniping is what they would consider that. But yes, no, they know that dispatching can be boring at times, can be very busy at times. So a lot of times, you know, I know when I was dispatching, there were very few nights that it did, but there were nights that were so busy I wouldn't even have an opportunity to actually dispatch or watch a stream or something like that.
Copy 1 in custody to Walbrook.
But dispatching, believe it or not, you know, dispatching, it's easy once you get it down, but getting the system down is not as easy as it sounds. You know, because we have maps, we have areas of patrol. Like I said, I'm in Area 6, so, you know, you get a call in Area 6, you have to prioritize areas. You know, in my opinion, LEO dispatching is way easier than FD EMS. Because, like, the LEOs, for example, you know, the postals for our tracking system are broke down into the different areas. And once you know where the postals are, it's very easy to know what area they're in. And so for me, basically anything that's like 6,000 and up is the city. Maybe even the upper 5,000s can technically be considered city. And so anything that happens in anything above, you know, 5,800 postal codes, you automatically know, well, I'm going to dispatch a Area 6 officer to that. If an Area 6 officer is not available, you go to the next. You go to 5 and 4. And then you just kind of pick and choose, minus the COCs who you send. Whereas like FD, they don't technically have areas. They have breakdowns of, like, you have an engine, you know, ladder, rescue, battalion, you know, they have all these different breakdowns of their units and a whole spreadsheet you have to go down. You search for the postal and you kind of have almost like a depth chart you have to go down to figure out what units to send where. It's a little more work. And when you have 4 or 5 calls going all at the same time, that can be pretty busy. And it gets pretty hectic. Leo. Well, what made me join Leo? To be honest, I've always wanted to be Leo. Even in real life, coming out of the military, that was a job that I really wanted. And was basically told I would never get it. So when I first found out that, when I first found LSPDFR, which is the single player version of this, where you play as a patrol officer, I started playing that for a few months, and you know, I was getting really good at it. Kept watching the tutorials and how-tos from, you know, Jeffrey Gamer and Benzo and Doug, and you know, just kind of watching it all, and got introduced to SLRP. And at that point I said, you know what, one of these days I just want to be an officer for SLRP or a multiplayer server like that. And when I applied, they said, you know, there's no open applications for LEO. You have to do something else in the system for at least 30 days with no issues before you can apply when the applications come open for LEO. So I chose to be an LEO due to the fact that it's something that I've always wanted to do, even in real life. Now, as an LEO, though, we can have civs. You know, John, for example, Goldness, he's got a civ. So if I really wanted to, I could be a civ.
60% copyright,
and I I could be a civ and cause mischief if I wanted to. I could be a civ and just be a normal person. You know, I have that ability to. I would have to get clearance from my COC to actually run it.
I am 10-8, sir.
So for those nights where we have 10 officers that's saying, hey, yeah, we're going to be on patrol, and we only have 4 civs, you know, I could be like, well, instead of me running as an LEO, could I get clearance to run as a civ? And they would allow us to. And then we can have, we can definitely run as civs.
3 Charles 31 with 5 Tom 72 to back.
Ooh, that's kind of an interesting one right there.
3 Charles 31.
5 Tom 72.
3 Charles 31 with 5 Tom 72 to back. Suspicious object 2 in the area of Grapeseed of 2018 2016 Grapeseed area. RP reports to be a triangle. Object reports to be a UFO. Investigate the area. ID 19009 RDS04.
Strong. 3 Charles 31, gonna be en route from Polito Boulevard.
Well, and realistically,
Still 5 Tom 72,
Zen,
be en route to for distance from 9.
believe it or not, if you have a computer that will run GTA 5, which I don't know the minimum specs off the top of my head. I know Steam has them listed, so if you have Steam, you can do that. It really actually does not take a very buff computer to run it. And FiveM is so minuscule. A lot of the stuff is server-sided, not personal computer-sided. So when you log in, like all of our clothes and stuff like that, our uniforms, they are held on the server's database, not on my personal computer. So when you connect to it, it gets all the information from the server. It just uses your game files to draw the city, you know. So realistically, you could use an older computer that's like a mid, even like a mid-grade gaming computer could play this game just fine. And
send it.
You know, you would start. You could start as a civ.
2018
you know, and try and build a career. And you can see, look at the upper right-hand corner of my screen. You know, I have $1,200 on my person and $210,000 in the bank. Do I use that? Not even close. As an LEO, I just stack on the money and that's about it. I pay for my own gas, my own food, stuff like that, like you would in real life. Well, minus the gas, because usually patrol cars are paid for by the state. So, by all technicalities, you could make a decent amount of money. Well, I mean, FPS is one thing, but I mean, anyone that knows computers knows that you start turning down the graphic settings. It looks horrible sometimes, but at least you can get decent graphics. And real enough, you get a good enough graphics card, it doesn't even bother your processor at all to do this. Like, my processor, I think, is only sitting at like 2% utilization running this game. And you know, I think if I actually think about it, my 14-year-old laptop could play this game. Not incredibly well with an NVIDIA 660, but it would still play this game.
60 by 77.
And that's what I'm saying. You know, if you had like a lower end processor, like an i3 or even an i5, which is a mid grade, you know, or even like a Ryzen 5 processor, it'd play this game pretty well. I know I get over 200 frames a second on this game at 2K resolution just because, I mean, I'm overkill with my build. And you guys know my build. It's also linked in, or not linked, but written down in the description. You know, running two 1080s overclocked, you know, on this game, SLI is pure overkill for this game. So I think if you were going to try and play the game and stream and stuff like that, I would recommend a mid to high tier computer for it, just because of the extra resources of streaming. But again, you know, if you're doing like Civ stuff like that, which you could,
Three trials through one. I'm gonna be
you could
23
start
in the
as a
area.
Civ instead of like a dispatcher, an FD, EMS. You could start as an FD or EMS right off the bat if you wanted to. The only thing you can't start off as is a LEO. Just because so many people want to do it, you'd never get anyone to join if you told them, yeah, you know, if you don't get, most people would apply for it and wouldn't get it, and they wouldn't join the server. Hey, I hear you. I mean, my laptop's from 2004, so I get you on that one, but it's got an i7 in it. I think it's DDR3 RAM. I'd offer to build you a computer, but graphics card pricing is so ridiculous right now, I don't think it'd be worth it. Unless you find a good used one. Which even then, I've seen video cards that are like 900 series cards going for $200 US dollars, which is absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. Considering you can buy a brand new 3000 series NVIDIA card for $380, just under $400. That's a 3050, you know, so it's not the top of the line, but it's still a 3000 series card. That's 2 generations better than what I have right now.
60% some good.
No, the first gen i7s were initially released in 2004.
Snore Freeway going southbound.
And the only reason I know that is because it's literally what my laptop has. And the build date of my laptop was September of 2004.
89 code 6.
But I mean, like I said, realistically, you get a computer with a mid-grade processor. You can get the motherboard processor combos for, you get a used one for fairly cheap. You can get one for a couple $100 really. And then you put in some DDR4, DDR5 RAM. I mean, 5 would be the newest processor, so you'd have to go DDR4. You know, but DDR4 RAM at 3000 megahertz, get 16 gig of it for $100. You know, and then so you got $300 into that, and you just have to buy, you know, $60 power supply and then a video card, and you got yourself another computer for $600-700, and that would be like a mid upper tier gaming system for now. Thanks, Brad. I appreciate that. That's a nice compliment. I do my best. You know, I'm a smaller streamer, so
8-9. I got eyes on a
I try and
ultralight going
keep
out
up with the chat, keep up with the streams.
2018. It's an ultralight.
Trying to do my best. That way people will enjoy it. That's what I'm here. Just here to give people enjoyment and something to have fun with.
Nah, he's flying over the water.
Subject flying over the water.
My biggest inspiration is Jeffrey. You know, Sergeant Gibson, he is my inspiration when it comes to streaming. He's actually the reason I decided to start streaming. So, I'm using him as a, he doesn't know it yet because I don't think he follows my stream or has even looked at it, but he is like my, he is like my mentor. It's unknowns to him, but he's definitely the person that I watch to get ideas from and how to treat his streams. First gen i7 came out in 08. No, is that first gen for Canada or first gen for US? Because I know for a fact my laptop was built before 2008. Unless I'm thinking of a different laptop that I have, which I could be. You know, I've been known to not have my facts straight before.
9 Lincoln 3. Out with deputies at 4001.
Copy.
Let me just figure that one out while I wait for this really weird light setup. me see. Waiting on my light to turn green. Unless it already did and I missed it. No, it's still going over there. It's kind of weird. I'm thinking of another. I'm trying to look it up right now while I'm doing this. There's my light. Time to move. No looking at my phone and driving, right?
Control R9.
You're darn right. I'm gonna make a traffic accident by looking like this.
G9 Captain tonight.
Can't handle all this. I stopped at the traffic. Whatever. Trying to see when this actually got released. Maybe you guys can find it faster than I, but I have a... I say in 2012, but that doesn't sound right. Oh, maybe it was 2012. You know what? Maybe I misjudged the date, and I'm not remembering. Because the laptop I have is a...
6 Zebra 77 Sasha.
It's a ASUS Republic of Gamers G75 VW. Which I'm looking at a lot of the stories for the release date are around 2011, 2012.
Status
so,
check?
you know, I'm probably wrong on that.
Still out with
I'm probably thinking of something else. So you're probably right, Zen.
Copy. Are you code 4?
I do know that my laptop came with Windows 7.
Yes, he is code 4.
I like that answer. So again, yeah, I probably have it wrong, which I'm okay with that. But yeah, it's got a i7
Charles
like a 3000 series M processor in it, which is not the best, but it runs pretty good. It's a quad core, or no, mine's actually a 8 core. Yeah, see, like I said, I was thinking of a different one. I've had so many computers and laptops in my days, I can't remember which one's which. I do know my first gaming laptop was a Toshiba Red Top, the satellites, when they had those, the first ones with the Harman Kardon speakers in them, and they had like a little subwoofer on the bottom of them. They had a blue touchpad that lit up when you touched them for a secondary option on them. Yeah, those were nice, but those were... Gosh, I think that was the 2006 one I think that I had. But that had a gosh, what was it? A Celeron? An Intel Celeron processor? I think. I don't remember. It was old. And it didn't work very well. It was really slow. I mean, at the time it came out, it was actually a really nice laptop, but
6x6.4 with 5x7 back.
6.4.
6x6.4 with 5x7 back.
6.4. Yeah, I have a old AM
6x6.4 with 5x7 back. Suspicious person 7357 Los Santos Freeway northbound. RP is gonna be local. Reports homeless male sleeping on the freeway. I19012 RD6.
6.4 responding from 7032.
572, code 3 from 5027.
A homeless man sleeping on the freeway. Where do they come up with this stuff? But yeah, no, I still have an AMD R9 at home. The first official dual core by a company. I still have one of those sitting on a computer at home. northbound. Ah! I knew I was going to do that. That's the only problem with driving at night. It's so hard to see vehicles.
Super, super, super.
60%, son.
Can I get 1051 about 20, please?
Run away.
10 first in that. 60%, son.
Yep, super.
Rear.
I need to
closing.
mics.
Super.
Yep. Good thing I have a repair kit. But a guy sleeping on the highway. Let me see if I can find this guy. But northbound. Anyone seeing him? Because I'm not seeing anybody.
For David 733, Charles 3 went to back.
7-3. 3 Charles 3-1.
For David 733, Charles 3 went to back. Disturbance at 3026, Conquer Boulevard at the Ace Liquor. All reports, 2 guns in the boulevard, drunk and heading the store. Up to reports, it's gonna be 1 male, black hair, black shirt, black pants, and 1 female, red hair, black shirt, leather pants. RP is gonna be local business owner.
Hurry up, Ethan, shut up. 6-4 control.
2003.
6-4 control.
6-64.
I am 1023. We got subject sleeping in the middle of the highway, and my patrol vehicle is just rammed.
10-4.
Northbound lanes are completely closed off at the moment.
Copy. 6-64, do you require a supervisor?
If one's available, it would probably be appreciated.
Copy. 9-38.
I'm on detail right now. I can.
I wish I had some
10-6.
crack right now.
10-4.
Excuse me, sir.
Receiver 7-7 will be clear. 10-8. You want to send that to my dad?
10-4, 60-77, response to buzz request 7357, 7357, that's not the freeway. 10-15, bobbing officer.
Hey, sir, you can't be sleeping in the middle of the highway, man.
What are you talking about? I'm not in the middle of anything, man. I'm in my
308,
bed, bro.
917, 1042. Thank you, dispatch.
Nope,
Good night.
you are actually sleeping right in the middle of the Los Santos Freeway.
What? Nah, man. How the fuck I get out here?
User disconnected from your channel.
Hold on, man. Alright, man. Well, I'm going back to sleep.
Sir, you need to get up.
Oh, come on, man. Why are you kicking my foot, man?
Hey, sir, you are in the middle of the freeway. You need to get up.
Nigga, what you talking about? I'm not in the middle of anything, man. I'm in my bed, man. Leave me alone,
Have you been drinking? Taking any drugs?
Some crack, that's it, but I'm in my bed, bro.
Crack. What's your name, sir?
Oh, come on, man. I'm in my bed, man.
I'm going to be 23 in the area. 4 David 73 on street TA.
Crack kills, man.
7-3.
Hey, Pop-Tart.
About 10 seconds out.
Nice to
Copy, I
see
got
you.
2 individuals that just came out.
Come on, man. Another one, yo.
Yeah, it's definitely a busy night. Hey, you need to get up. You are not in your bed, man. Hey, partner, check your phone.
What are you talking about? Just my bed, man.
If you're in your bed, then why am I standing here?
I don't know. You're probably broken my damn house.
No.
This is my bed, man.
Is he hurt?
No, I think
I mean,
he's under
damn.
drugs.
It's 1, 2,
Coke.
3, 4 deputies out here. Come on. Come on, what's up with our deputies out here, man?
What's going on here?
Again, see,
Show
if we were all here, you wouldn't be in your bed, right?
This is my house, man. What you talking about, man?
Definitely not.
Yeah, man.
Just like you get in my house.
We're not in your house. We're standing in the middle of Los Santos Freeway.
No, you're standing in my bedroom. It's not.
Well, can you get out of bed then and walk with us to your living room?
Give me a sec. Let me get.
Yeah, let's move you over.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go over here.
Move over to the side over there, sir. Follow that deputy.
My head.
Now you're sleeping on concrete. I bet your head hurts.
My head.
User disconnected from your channel.
Go ahead and sit down there. We got EMS is on the way.
I say, yeah, John, can you handle that real quick so I can talk to Sergeant Gibson here?
Cocaine's out of the
Yeah,
drug.
right. Dispatch them out.
All right.
How did you get in my house?
Hey, Sarge.
Hey, man.
Hey, I showed up. His car was parked like that in the middle of the freeway. I tried blocking off the second lane. The truck behind me slammed right into the back of me. So I'm not sure if you need to do a report. It's looks like just a local vehicle that hit me.
Okay. Whose black car is that? Is that his car?
I believe that's his. I wasn't able to get the plate yet. I was too busy worrying about him sleeping in the middle of the freeway.
So you pulled. So this wasn't a chaser. You didn't pull him over. You arrived and saw his car there. And
I arrived. He was pulled across both lanes and sleeping right behind his car.
Okay.
So I pulled off on lane 2, the outside lane here, to block off the traffic because he was more in the inside lane, and the car tried to. I guess they didn't see me. Stopped in the middle of the highway with my lights on or nothing, and just slammed into the back of me.
Okay.
But I'm assuming that's his car.
We'll do an accident report.
Have a good night, Zen. Appreciate it, man.
We'll get FD out here to check on him.
Okay, yeah, I think we have EMS and FD en route. I think he's under the influence because I asked if he did any drugs or was drinking. He said he was on some cocaine.
Okay. Let's read him his rights. That way we can ask him if, tell him he's being detained. He's not under arrest right now, but he's being detained, and we can read him his rights and see if he can tell us that he drove his vehicle here and parked it there when he got out.
Okay, not a problem.
We can get him for driving under the influence.
Yeah, works for me, Sarge.
Okay.
All right, I'll go
take a look at your car.
All right, appreciate it.
Yep.
All right.
There you go. You want is the volume okay for you?
Yeah, the volume good.
All right.
Here, Joe.
Oh, Mr. Good, you mind?
Hey, brother.
I can smoke some of my crack right here. My crack wraps. Mind smoke my
do me a
pipe?
favor. Just have a seat. Just have a seat.
No, man. I'm smoking my pipe.
Hey, no, man. We can't be smoking a pipe right now, man. That's not good.
Yeah.
Crack pipe.
So, you realize you're doing something illegal in front of officers.
What you talking about? Y'all work in my house.
Zebra
so
77
I
at
can do
control.
whatever I
Can we
want
get
in my
a
house.
51 started out this way? 7357.
Y'all guess in my home.
John.
Yeah, he's 5150.
John.
10-4, can you talk to Mix?
Sir, what's your name?
Charles 312 Zebra 77.
What do you watch traffic?
My name is
Send it.
Taiwan Bozo.
Mr. Bozo.
Is that,
would you like my
seems
ID?
Carlson was involved in the NBA.
No, you familiar to me. I've dealt with you before.
Oh, you have?
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be
Well, I don't remember you, so...
6'4".
Oh, man. Oh,
That's all right.
Hey, so
Tom
as we're
6'4",
sitting here in your living room, do you have any allergic?
Tom 6'4",
allergic to any medications or anything?
That's great. That was traffic for 7-7. Disregard that.
10-4.
Can you do me a favor? It should be under the couch. Can you hand me my you say anything, right? Can you hand me my crack pipe under the couch over there?
Well, I'm not gonna hand you a crack pipe just now.
Come on, man. I need it, bro.
John.
Come on,
John.
Was this necessary?
sir.
to EMS
Can you help me
necessary?
stand him up? We
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Woohoo! Kind of who's?
Okay, Mr. Bozo.
Whew. What's up?
I'm letting you know right now. We are just going to detain you for your safety and ours. We're not saying you're under arrest right now. I'm doing what
my own house.
my sergeant told me to do this. Okay, so I'm
Your
only
sergeant?
following orders. My sergeant, who's on scene here.
Who's your sergeant?
He's
Let me
back
talk
there
to
looking
him,
at the vehicle right there. For right now,
The vehicle?
what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put cuffs on you just for your safety and ours. Okay. Like I said, you're not under arrest. You're just being detained, just for everyone's safety here. And then once I get the cuffs on you, I'm gonna read you your rights so you know what you can and can't do while we're here. Okay?
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Can you give my crack pipe though?
572 secret.
Okay, Mr. Bozo, I'm gonna go ahead and read you your rights. Okay, like I said, you're being detained at the moment. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you by the state of San Andreas. Do you understand these rights?
Yes.
Are you willing to answer questions knowing these rights?
Man, I just wanna lay in my bed, man. Like.
I can understand that. So are you willing to answer a few questions from us real quick?
Yeah, I can answer a couple more questions, man. But just
Okay.
go over there and lay in my bed, though. Like.
Do you want? I'm gonna go ahead and have Officer Gates, if you will. Can we pat you down? Just to make sure you don't have anything illegal on you or any weapons.
Yeah, I'm clean. Yeah.
Okay. Once we get done patting you down, we can have you sit on the stretcher over there. Okay. And then we can ask you questions while you're getting looked at by the medics.
I patted him down. He's good.
Okay. You want to go ahead and step to your right over here and sit down on the stretcher for us?
Yeah, I can do that, I guess.
There you go.
What's going on today?
Alrighty.
What happened?
Hey, Sergeant, do you need me?
What's that?
Do you need me, or you want me to continue on the questioning?
Nope. Go ahead and continue. Did we find out if that's his vehicle?
Not yet. I just got over here and got him up and got him detained and read his rights and stuff like that.
Yeah, go ahead and that's his vehicle. So they're over there checking out your cars. You know,
paramedic.
Okay.
Fire department.
Yeah, I'll go check on it real quick.
What happened?
Can you just tell me your name?
She's not too bad, I hope.
Still checking on the patrol one, but
3173, do you want to switch over to 10-5?
Okay, sounds good.
Got it.
Okay, so what we're gonna look at here. Yeah, I've had a lot of really interesting people tonight, right? Let me see. That license plate looks like, is that 87BLW? 87BLW 829. I'm hoping that comes back to Bozo here. I'm gonna use John's vehicle real quick, just so I can use his computer. Thanks, John. You're a great guy.
Control 3 Charles 31. Advice, I'm gonna need medical down to 3026. We have subject to alcohol poisoning.
Copy 3026 alcohol poisoning.
Let me see, 87BLW. 829. Wow, it's not coming up with anything. Let me see if I can, 829. Reports. Looking through the license plates here. Does not show that it's a registered vehicle to anyone. Huh. So he probably stole it. Knowing Mr. Bozo, that is definitely something he's done before. So, in fact, I'm actually going to look him up. Tyrone Eozo. He's got a nice little report with us. I know because I wrote a couple of these. Arrest reports for Tyrone Bozo. That'd be me. I arrested him for public intoxication, resisting arrest. Y'all probably remember that. He ran from me at the pier. I tased him. Let's see. What was this one for? Trespassing. Yeah. He's had a nice little history with us. I gotta remember to take my glasses off too. I still have my glasses.
Mouse, do you want the country Mickey Mouse?
Hey, Sarge.
And the first lady.
Yep.
Hey, that plate comes back with no results.
No results?
No results. I'm
Okay.
thinking it's a local vehicle that he may have taken being under the influence.
All right. Well, so if here, let's come down a little more.
Yeah.
So if we can, we might follow him to the hospital.
Okay.
And if we get him to admit that he was driving that black car somehow, some way, then we can get him for stolen vehicle and driving under the influence. I would definitely get him blood work done to see if if he's got any narcotics and alcohol in his system.
Right.
Yeah, I would probably do that, and then this guy's tweaked on something. So
Yeah, and this isn't the first time that he's been tweaking on something. I mean, I caught him at the 24/7 there by Pop's Diner fishing off the roof of their building.
Jesus.
So, and he's gone around asking people for cocaine before. I mean, this guy's an absolute mess.
Okay. Well, now he can spend some time behind bars.
Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking he probably tweaked out, grabbed a vehicle, quote unquote, drove home, which is here. I mean, you know what drugs do to people. Drugs are bad.
Okay.
That's right, okay?
All right.
But, yeah, no, I'm thinking that's what's happening. Do you want me to follow him down, or you want me to have Gates follow him down and
Who
I
is
can take
primary
mine?
on this?
I'm the primary, but like I said, I may have to take my vehicle down to Gomez.
Oh, right. Yeah, let's have John do it then.
Okay.
Is your vehicle drivable?
I have no idea. When I was over there, FD was still checking it out, so I used John's vehicle to do the report lookup on him.
Okay, go see if the vehicle's drivable. If not, get a 51 in for that as well.
Okay.
You got the plate and the information of the black vehicle down?
I do.
Okay, perfect. So I'll get a 51 down here for that. Let me know if I got to get a 51 for hold on a second.
Drugs are bad, okay? Whoa! You saw a fly or a big
Spit
mosquito.
on you?
Yeah, Sergeant, you got a spit max?
We got Palmer. I spit on you too.
Ooh.
How about that?
Come on, man.
You're coming with us.
Be assault times 2.
Assault times 2? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Zebra 77 to control. Can you start another tow 7357 for a deputy vehicle?
Hey, John.
10-4-10 tonight.
He ran over here. He probably got some in his eye. Got spit on. That's disgusting. Especially from a guy that's got coke. Hey, John. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Hey, John, can you hear me? He obviously didn't hear me.
Okay.
Maybe they can't hear me. Maybe my voice is bad.
Fuck away. Get the fuck away from me. Fuck
Damn.
away.
When did he become violent?
Pretty recently. He doesn't want to go to the hospital. He doesn't really have a choice.
Yeah, he has no choice right now.
All right, spit masses on him.
Nah, I'm not crazy.
Alright.
Get the fuck up.
Hey,
Get the
you're
fuck
spitting
up.
on yourself at this point, man.
Well, I don't know.
Stop it.
Nah.
Let's go ahead and lay back
Hey, John.
without any confrontation. We're gonna strap
Yes,
you
sir.
in.
Hey,
Back, we're gonna relax.
Sergeant Gibson would like you to follow him down to Pillbox, wherever they take him. See if you can get some blood work. See if we can get him to admit driving that vehicle.
I can't go to no damn hospital. Man.
I gotta take mine down to Gomez. They're gonna tow it down there because
Okay.
I got
Alright.
rear-ended by a local as soon as I got on scene.
So just follow EMS down there.
Yeah, and we're just trying to see one if he's intoxicated, which we all know he is, and if he was driving the vehicle. That's right there, because the vehicle comes back with no information. So it's a local's vehicle.
Yeah, I'll have him run a full tox panel and all.
Yeah, let's see if we can have a get him to say something about actually driving that vehicle here to home.
Okay.
Because if he did, then we can get him for driving under the influence too.
All right. Let me try something real quick.
Yeah, we'll be bringing him down to pillbox.
Okay.
Hey, sir.
I'm not going to no damn pillbox, man.
Hey, do you need anything out of your vehicle, your trunk, or anything before we leave?
What vehicle, man? I don't got no car, man.
The black vehicle over there.
What black vehicle? That's not my vehicle.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, man. I'm like, come on, man.
Okay,
I don't got no, I don't
we
got no
can
money.
keep-
I don't got no goddamn money to buy no car, man. I'm homeless, bro. You think I got money to buy a car?
All right, so we can keep anything we find in it, right?
And you can keep, yeah. No,
Okay.
I don't know,
All right,
I don't know
just
what's
check.
in it.
Just
But,
want to double check. Just want to double check. That's all.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, double check.
All right, sir.
Alrighty.
Yeah, they're taking him to pillbox. At least he's in cuffs.
Yeah, I tried to get him to admit it was his vehicle, but he wouldn't mind.
Yeah, he said he's homeless, doesn't have a vehicle, which is true. He is homeless, but
Yeah.
and people on drugs, you know, they can tend to take things without realizing it.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of asking him. Like, you want anything out of your vehicle?
Yep.
Can we keep it? Yeah.
Do we know if it is?
We don't, Sergeant.
Okay.
I mean, when I ran the plate
I'll
on it,
still-
it definitely came back with nothing, like no results whatsoever. And I know Mr. Bozo is homeless, so I doubt he would have money to buy one.
Okay. All right. I mean, I'll try talking to him again when we get down to the hospital.
Okay. My fingers are really messing up right now, so I'm not able to tow that vehicle or the deputies FPIU over there. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, you want me to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can take care of that.
You want me to try
Sergeant.
that? I can try my hand at it if you want, sir.
Yeah, your vehicle's not drivable.
Okay.
So, we'll have that tow. I got count coming in for that, and we'll take you on to we'll take you down to Davis. And I know, sir, is there a way you can follow that guy at Pillbox?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow him down there and get the
Alright,
tox
perfect.
screen done and all that. Yeah, no problem with that. I have to get my vehicle out. I'm behind that black vehicle.
Yeah, I think we got County here to take that one now. They were just waiting on
Okay,
another one for
sweet.
mine.
All right, yeah, then I'll go ahead and follow EMS down.
All right, I'll see if I can help County out with getting that car out of here.
All right, guys, appreciate it. Have a safe night.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks, John.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Yep.
Hey, before you take off, John,
Now,
let me make sure I get over to the side of the road.
License plates?
Yeah,
your
okay.
Call sign will be the last 2 miles. Well, mine will, because we're in there.
Look at my pretty vehicle.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's all
slowly
tore up.
release this second lane over here.
Ah, my poor vehicle. Every patrol has something horrible damage to it.
The locals are getting angsty back there.
Locals are getting horrible, man.
I went to go talk to them, and one of them just told me to go, F myself. And I was like, whoa.
Looks like tow came for my vehicle now, Sergeant. You want me to help them out with this one too?
Yep. Go ahead. And are we taking you down to Davis?
I would appreciate it if you could.
Yep. Gotcha.
Yeah, my poor vehicle. It's always taking a beating. I'm surprised the sheriff hasn't called me into his office asking me what I've been doing. Oh, crap. Crazy AIs. Good lord, I hate them. You know, I'm glad my vehicle's an older one, because I don't think this sheriff would be too happy about me having my vehicles wrecked as a new Explorer.
I crashed a Charger today, so...
Ooh.
Yeah, and I didn't have my seatbelt on.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're gonna be wearing some padded pants the next time sheriff's on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I've heard scary things about him.
Well, I just remember
all
his...
true.
I remember the reaction when we had a local that took Lieutenant Braxton's Charger out.
Oh.
Control 5-72.
Braxton was like really disappointed in me. He could have been like, look me in the eye.
Yeah, no, because we all know what the sheriff's gonna do when he finds out.
And he said something about the sheriff already has me on his desk for stuff I've said, whatever that means. So, you know, I have a bad feeling.
I hope you're trying to make things right with your higher entity.
You know, I might have to. I might have to pray to the Pacific Pig Lord and Savior.
That's what I would do. Hey, Sarge, does the sheriff? I mean, are the Chargers as bad or worse than the Tahoes?
No, nothing is worse than the Tahoe, but the Chargers are bad. That's bad too, because they're newish to our department.
Man, what's a guy gonna do to get a Caprice?
I'm too.
I don't want that Caprice.
I drove it during training and it was great.
I think to get the Caprice, you have to be like the offspring of our sheriff, or
so convince him to
like
adopt me. All right, got it.
Because I know the Caprice, that's a classic, and that doesn't get passed around very easily at all.
That's fair.
No, it can get it does get to 167 miles an hour. It just takes a while to get there.
Doing
I know.
training in that bad boy was very fun.
I did like the last 2 hours of a shift with one of our lovely sheriffs in that car, and we were driving all over the mountainside on that thing. It doesn't handle like the new ones, but it has some power to it.
When we get to Davis, I'm gonna go run inside and like get a drink. If you catch my drift.
5-7
Are you thirsty?
Very thirsty.
Oh.
Not you know like thirsty, not like a oh yeah, let's go run to the store and get me a water bottle kind of thirsty.
Honestly, I got an extra water on me. If you're needing it.
Nah, I'll be fine.
All right.
Man.
Well,
I've had a very eventful first patrol.
That's good. See, Sergeant? Man, these AIs, I think they're getting worse.
They really are.
Good old Alpha Ida.
These locals, I mean, like, I don't know what is gone. Something's in the water. Something's in the food. I don't know. They're horrible.
Maybe that homeless guy was passing around crack to all the locals.
Well, I mean, it is Los Santos.
Yeah, that's fair. We are down south. There's more, crazy people down here.
All the guys in the north supplying the guys down here.
You know what they say? Block makes a difference.
Ain't that true? What about you, Sergeant? Your night been eventful?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's been stuck with me. It's been very eventful.
It's been quite eventful.
You run out of any ink pens yet?
No. It's just the thing is the new guy has it all. He's gonna be doing.
I have like 5. I don't even know how many reports I have to write at this point.
Well, you get some good practice.
I was gonna say, you fill up a whole notepad yet? That was how my first shift went.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Fresh out of the academy, had to deal with a guy forcing me to call him daddy. Do you know how degrading that is, man? To call a guy daddy, oh man. And then to have him punch you in the jaw. I mean, he hits like a girl, but it still is degrading.
Hey, Levi. M.
Yeah, what's up?
I got my live body cam wanting you to say, I am McLovin.
Oh my god. Okay, hang on. I am McLovin.
That's great.
Everybody says I sound like McLovin, man. Everybody, it's either I sound like McLovin or no, that's it. It's just that I sound like McLovin.
Can do the yeah.
Yeah.
Man, you're gonna have me in tears, man.
Everybody calls me McLovin. Nobody ever asked me to you know, hey Levi, what are your talents? They're just like, ooh, do the McLovin thing.
Hey, that's a talent.
That's a talent. Yeah, in my book, that's a talent.
I have more talents than just McLovin.
Yeah, you're an LEO officer. That's talent in itself.
Yeah, but like.
Well, he was. He remember he
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he wrecked the Charger.
Chicken, yeah.
All right, Sarn, I appreciate the ride.
I think,
no problem. I think
Levi,
we're gonna go. We're gonna go.
McLovin.
We're gonna go 10-7.
Yeah,
McLovin.
I think that's probably what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Gomez is probably having a fun time with my vehicle. Well, you two have a great evening, and hopefully I can catch you guys next patrol.
Oh yes, sir. Well, I'll be on. I'm on. I'm off for the next few days, but I'll see you next weekend.
Ooh, sounds good, Sergeant.
I'll probably be riding around with someone.
All right, Levi. You guys have a good one. Catch you guys later.
You too, man. Later.
Later. Call me McLovin.
He's still griping about the McLovin. Alrighty, y'all. So, like I said, it's almost midnight. I'm gonna call it. Vehicle's wrecked. We only have 2 civs on anyways. 3 civs on. One's in the hospital. I'm not sure what Ray or Chris are doing, but you know they're usually pretty busy.
Both me and Sam 49, 10-7, 10-42. Have a good night.
I'm going to go clock off duty.
Copy. Both units on 60/77, 10-7, 10-42, 2049. Good night, guys. Good night.
Yep, good night.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yep, like I said, this is going to be it for me. I am actually going down to the locker room to clock off duty.
User disconnected from your channel.
You guys, I want to say, as I always do, thank you for taking your time and spending it with me. It really does mean a lot to me. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the talk in the live chat. You know, if you have any more questions for me, even after the stream, like I said, be more than feel welcomed. There we go. To leave a comment on the video. I get the notifications as soon as it happens. I can generally respond within, you know, just a few hours. At the longest, sometimes it might be longer if I'm sleeping. If you catch me like right as the patrol is ending, there's a very good chance that I'll probably be sleeping. But I'm always happy to answer any question, as you guys know. I'm doing this for you guys, and it's for your entertainment. You guys are my subscribers. I want you guys to have a good time on my channel. I want you guys to get to know me. I have a Discord channel I am working on. I forgot to get the address of it, and I'm not getting out of game to do it. So I will post that up on there on my description of this video when it's done. And I will announce it on my next stream. Next patrol is Tuesday, 7 p.m. I know for a 100% fact that I will be there Tuesday, 7 p.m. And we will definitely have a nice patrol on that one. I'm pretty sure, because we have quite a few people signed up last I looked. So this patrol was actually quite interesting. Had a lot of action, had a lot of fun. Good conversations with the guys in and out of the game. Had great conversations with you guys. I appreciate all of that. Keeps me driven and motivated to continue doing these. And my drive right now is at its peak. You know, I am definitely devoted to doing these. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know in the comments. You guys have yourselves a great evening. And I definitely look forward to seeing you guys next patrol. With that being said, y'all have a great night. Have a blessed evening, and we will catch